Embark on a journey through the impressive fleet of Royal Caribbean, a titan in the world of cruise lines, boasting a total of 28 magnificent vessels. This fleet showcases a remarkable range of ships, from the brand new to the historically rich. Let's set sail from the upcoming marvel, Star of the Seas, glide past the current newest gem, Utopia of the Seas, and navigate our way to the most seasoned Voyager in the fleet. Along this voyage, we'll uncover the launch dates and fascinating facts about each ship. Come August 2025, the Star of the Seas will emerge as Royal Caribbean's latest masterpiece, setting sail from the bustling Port Canaveral. This Icon-class vessel will not only be the newest, but also the largest cruise ship in the world, slightly surpassing its sibling, the Icon of the Seas. Designed to accommodate 5,610 passengers, Star of the Seas will stretch an impressive 365 meters in length, 65 meters in width, and tower 72 meters high. Launched on July 19, 2024, from Port Canaveral, Utopia of the Sea represents the sixth marvel in the Oasis class. This behemoth outshines its sister ship, Wonder of the Seas, in gross tonnage. With a capacity for 5,668 guests and a crew of 2,290, Utopia of the Seas measures 362 meters long, 65 meters wide, and 72 meters high. As of now, the Icon of the Seas, which debuted in January 2024, reigns as the world's largest cruise ship, a title it will hold until the arrival of its sister, Star of the Seas, in 2025. Making its grand entrance in Miami, Florida, this first Icon-class ship captured global attention. Constructed at the Meyer Turku shipyard in Finland, it offers 8 distinct neighborhoods for guests to explore. This floating city can host 5,600 passengers and spans 360 meters in length, 65 meters in width, and 72 meters in height. Crafted by the Chantier de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France, Wonder of the Seas boasts an exclusive suite neighborhood, the cruise line's signature ultimate family suite, and a mix of beloved and innovative dining venues. With a maximum passenger capacity of 7,000, this ship stretches 362 meters long, 64 meters wide, and stands 73 meters tall. Built at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, Odyssey of the Seas is still relatively new, featuring some of the latest amenities and venues that Royal Caribbean has introduced. Guests can enjoy indoor skydiving, the Seaplex indoor sports area, and a revamped pool deck. This ship can accommodate up to 5,400 passengers, with a length of 350 meters, a width of 50 meters. Sister ship to Odyssey of the Seas and the inaugural Quantum Ultra-class vessel, Spectrum of the Seas offers similar attractions, including the iFly skydiving simulator, the North Star observation capsule, and the Seaplex entertainment complex. Primarily serving the Asian cruise market, it has a maximum passenger capacity of 5,600 and a gross tonnage of 169,000. The ship measures 347 meters in length and 49 meters in width. The last Oasis-class ship to debut before Wonder of the Seas, Symphony of the Seas offers a slightly scaled-down version of its younger sister's Grandeur. It features 7 neighborhoods, the Ultimate Family Suite, the 10-story Ultimate Abyss Slide, and a laser tag arena. This vessel can host up to 6,680 guests, stretching 361 meters long, 65 meters wide, and 72 meters high. 2016 marked a significant year for Royal Caribbean with the debut of 2 major cruise ships. While Ovation of the Seas is smaller than Harmony of the Seas, it still offers a plethora of activities across its 16 decks. Harmony of the Seas, with its maximum passenger capacity of 6,680, measures 362 meters in length, 66 meters in width, and 72 meters in height. Debuting just months before Harmony of the Seas, Ovation of the Seas, though smaller, offers an array of activities across its 16 decks. Built at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, it can accommodate up to 4,905 passengers. The ship is 348 meters long, 49 meters wide, and 72 meters high. Similar in size and passenger capacity to its sister ships, Ovation of the Seas and Quantum of the Seas, Anthem of the Seas was launched in Southampton, England. Constructed at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, it has served Mediterranean and Caribbean cruise routes. This ship accommodates 4,905 passengers and measures 347 meters long, 49 meters wide, and 72 meters high. Quantum of the Seas set a high bar for the Quantum class. Built at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, it introduced first-at-sea activities like the iFly skydiving, North Star observation pod, and the bionic bar, features that would become staples on future Quantum-class ships. It hosts up to 4,905 passengers, with dimensions of 347 meters in length, 49 meters in width, and 72 meters in height. Larger than all the Quantum-class ships that followed, Allure of the Seas boasts an array of features, including an aqua theater, central park area, and a zip line. Built in Turku, Finland, by STX Europe, this ship was slated for refurbishment, but plans were thwarted by the COVID-19 pandemic. It can accommodate 5,496 passengers, measuring 361 meters in length, 65 meters in width, and 72 meters in height. The lead ship of the Oasis class, Oasis of the Seas, was a game-changer upon its debut. While it didn't have as many groundbreaking features as the later Quantum of the Seas, it was, for a time, the largest and longest cruise ship in the world. Refurbished in 2019, it now features the tallest slide at sea, Royal Caribbean's first barbecue restaurant, and ultimate panoramic suites. It can host 6,771 passengers with dimensions of 361 meters in length, 65 meters in width, and 72 meters in height. Built in Turku, Finland, and last refurbished in 2018, Independence of the Seas was Royal Caribbean's final Freedom-class ship. Offering short Caribbean cruises, its 2018 renovations added water slides and other features. It can accommodate 4,375 passengers, measuring 339 meters long, 56 meters wide, and 64 meters high. One of 3 Freedom-class ships, Liberty of the Seas, is technically the same size as its sister ship, Independence of the Seas, but can hold more guests. Extensively refurbished in 2016, it added new dining and entertainment venues, water slides, a splash park, and more. It accommodates up to 4,960 guests, with dimensions of 338 meters in length, 52 meters in width, and 63 meters in height. The very first Freedom-class ship, Freedom of the Seas, is slightly larger than its 2 subsequent sister ships. Unlike some ships whose refurbishments were delayed in 2020, Freedom of the Seas managed to squeeze theirs in, with enhancements that revitalized the pool decks, added water slides, and updated a restaurant and bar. Constructed at the Kverner Massa Yards in Turku, Finland, it can host up to 4,635 guests, measuring 338 meters long, 56 meters wide, and 63 meters high. Less than half the size of some of Royal Caribbean's newest ships, Jewel of the Seas offers a more intimate cruising experience. Built at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, It was the last Royal Caribbean ship to feature a multi-story atrium instead of a promenade and was refurbished in 2016. It has sailed in the Mediterranean, Caribbean, and Arabian Gulf. It accommodates 2,702 passengers with dimensions of 293 meters in length, 47 meters in width, and 63 meters in height. Mariner of the Seas is one of 5 Voyager-class ships from Royal Caribbean. While not as small as the Radiance-class ships, it still maintains a smaller feel. Constructed in Turku, Finland for $650 million, it was last refurbished in 2018, adding new entertainment and dining features. It can accommodate 3,807 passengers, measuring 311 meters long, 48 meters wide, and 63 meters high. Despite being designed for slightly fewer passengers than its later sister ship, Jewel of the Seas, Serenade of the Seas offers a virtually identical experience. Built at the Meyer-Werft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany, it was the first Royal Caribbean ship to sail to Alaska and offered the longest ever cruise itinerary, a 274-day journey around the globe. It accommodates 2,476 passengers with dimensions of 293 meters in length, 47 meters in width, and 63 meters in height. Built in Turku, Finland, Navigator of the Seas has undergone several upgrades since 2002. In 2014, Royal Caribbean added more cabins, its signature surf simulator, and an outdoor movie screen. Further changes in 2019 introduced water slides, new restaurants, and other features. It can host 3,968 passengers, measuring 311 meters long, 49 meters wide, and 63 meters high. Another smaller Radiance-class ship, Brilliance of the Seas, was last refurbished in 2013, retaining some classic Royal Caribbean amenities and entertainment, even if it lacks all the newest features. It still offers a rock climbing wall, a solarium, a mini golf course, and multiple restaurants and bars. It accommodates 2,543 passengers with dimensions of 293 meters long, 47 meters wide, and 63 meters high. Built in Turku, Finland, Adventure of the Seas may not be as modern as some ships launched around the same time, but it still offers some of Royal Caribbean's beloved amenities. These include a rock climbing wall, the Flow Rider surf simulator, perfect storm water slides, and more. It can accommodate 3,807 passengers, measuring 311 meters long, 49 meters wide, and 63 meters high. The very first Radiance-class ship, Radiance of the Seas, was built at the Meyer-Werft shipyard in Papenburg, Germany. It made waves when it debuted as the ship containing the most glass in its construction of any other Royal Caribbean ship, as well as being the first in the industry to feature gyroscopically stabilized pool tables. It accommodates 2,466 passengers, measuring 292 meters long and 45 meters wide. Built in Turku, Finland, the ship received updates as recently as 2023, when Royal Caribbean added a couple of water slides. When Explorer of the Seas first debuted, it featured a notable oceanographic lab used by university researchers, though this lab has since closed. It can accommodate 4,290 passengers, measuring 311 meters long, 49 meters wide, and 63 meters high. The first Voyager-class ship for Royal Caribbean, Voyager of the Seas, launched, believe it or not, in the last century. This ship was groundbreaking when it debuted, featuring Royal Caribbean's first promenade, first ice skating rink, and first rock climbing wall. Like many Royal Caribbean cruise ships, it was the largest in the world when it first set sail. It accommodates 4,000 passengers, measuring 311 meters long, 47 meters wide, and 63 meters high. Vision of the Seas is the newest of Royal Caribbean's oldest cruise ship classes still in operation. Built in Saint-Nazaire, France, it was refurbished most recently in 2013 to feature some Royal Caribbean features that have become standard on later ships, like a rock climbing wall. It accommodates 2,514 passengers, measuring 279 meters long, 36 meters wide, and 59 meters high. Built at the Kvarner yards in Helsinki, Finland, this ship has a unique feature. It was lengthened. In 2005, Enchantment of the Seas was literally lengthened by 73 feet with the installation of a new midsection at a shipyard in the Netherlands. Last refurbished in 2013, it now features amenities like a rock climbing wall, a splash deck, an outdoor theater screen, and more. It accommodates 2,730 passengers, measuring 2,790 meters long, 35 meters wide, and 59 meters high. Debuting just months before its sister ship, Enchantment of the Seas, Rhapsody of the Seas was built at the Chantier de l'Atlantique shipyard in Saint-Nazaire, France. In 2012, the ship was refurbished to add more cabins, a new outdoor movie screen, and new restaurants. Other refurbishments occurred in 2016 and 2019, though the changes were relatively minor. It accommodates 2,416 passengers, measuring 279 meters long, 32 meters wide, and 59 meters high. The oldest of Royal Caribbean's ships still in operation, Grandeur of the Seas, was originally scheduled to be transferred to Pullman Tour Cruises in 2021, but those plans were canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Refurbished in 2012, it retains many of the same venues, amenities, and restaurants seen on other Royal Caribbean ships built in the 1990s and 2000s. It accommodates 2,440 passengers, measuring between 264 and 302 meters long and 32 meters wide. When deciding between a cruise on a new or old Royal Caribbean ship, there are several significant differences to consider. Newer ships are significantly larger than older ones, which can be both good and bad. You'll enjoy many more activities, dining options, and cabin choices, but you'll also deal with larger crowds and navigate a much larger ship, which may be a drawback for some. Older ships, however, are less modernized and less tech-heavy. While newer ships boast laser tag arenas and VR experiences, older ships rely on entertainment like pools and rock climbing walls. Similarly, staterooms on older ships are much less luxurious than those on newer ones, and you get more cabin and suite options on newer ships compared to older ones. All these factors should be considered before booking your Royal Caribbean cruise.